Hey, what's up? Today let's look at a very easy concept, the FVG or a fair value gap. I guess most of you have heard about the FVG or know something about the fair value gap. A fair value gap, these are just inefficiencies or imbalances in the market. These gaps normally tell us that the buying pressure is greater or weaker than the selling pressure. So a fair value gap consists of three candles, as you can see, one, two, three. One, two, three. So once we count the three consecutive candles, we look at the first candle's wick and the third candle's wick. If they overlap the second candle, there is no fair value gap. If they do not overlap, there is a fair value gap. As you can see here, there are two types of fair value gap. There is the bearish fair value gap and the bullish fair value gap. Now let's look at this first candle's wick. As you can see, does it fully engulf the second candle? No, it doesn't. And the third candle's wick does not fully engulf. So this is what we mark the fair value gap. We use the rectangle tool. As you can see, this gap here. Let me add some shades on it so that you guys can clearly see it. Yeah, this becomes our fair value gap, FVG. Let's look at this other example, the first candle and the third candle wick. Does the first candle wick engulf the second candle? It engulfs it halfway. Same to the third one. Let's try to see if there is any gap between the first candle's wick and the third candle. As you can see here, there is no gap. So this means there is no fair value gap here. Now, as you can see, why are these fair value gaps very important? We know the market moves to fill these imbalances and inefficiencies. So we anticipate that the market will retrace back to this fair value gap and offer us a chance to get into the market. So we anticipate that once the price tags this fair value gap, it will buy from this or either sell from that. And once we mark our fair value gaps, we normally use this fair value gap as our gateway to enter a trade. So let me give you an example. Let's say I want to buy. So I'll put either my entry here or halfway, the middle of the fair value gap. And now I'll place my stop loss below or at the bottom of the fair value gap and target the next draw of liquidity.